We're here with the new, to me, Ford F150. It's a 2002 fx4 Lariat, four-wheel drive, automatic, 5.4 liter V8. We'll do a quick walk around of this thing, kind of show you around it. Got a lot of stuff to do to it. It's a good truck overall, but it's going to need some cosmetic stuff and some stuff here and there. I've already done some work on this car, or this truck I should say. Gonna need some, the little window switch bezel there. The seats need recovered, they're gone. Can't repair them. The armrest, or center console, the leather's loose, we'll have to tighten that up. It's just the seat bottoms that need to be replaced, really. Well, we find the ignition here. There it is. Go ahead and start this thing up. As you can hear it, it sounds pretty good overall. There is a check engine light. It's for an oxygen sensor. That's another thing we'll do. All the gauges work. The miles, it has 200. Well, hold on now. That's not reading. There it goes. 239,000. All the gauges work like I said. See, the radio works. We will be replacing this with a touchscreen Bluetooth radio. I don't know what this cord goes to. I try to plug my phone into it thinking maybe it went in the back of the radio, but it doesn't. Cup holder does now come out. It's the AC heater control unit. We'll turn it on. That's not coming on. Hold on now. Oh, there it goes. Oh yeah, blow all the dust in my face. Got our 3 selective switch 4-wheel drive. That's gonna have to be replaced. Obviously, it has like five space clicks there. Already replaced the light there in the center. That's why it's white, and the rest of them are yellow. It was missing, so. Got our rear window switch bezel is missing, and the rear window does not work, so it's going to need the motor. The rear seats are in good shape or anything. We were going to do that. No big rust on this vehicle. Everything's pretty good. No rust holes in the frame. No real rust over anywhere. Wheel wells behind it here, solid. There's some pretty good dents in the tailgate, but we'll get it opened up here. Oh, we need some grease on this. Alright, it has a Ford factory bed liner. Does have the tow package. Like I said, it's the fx4 off-road package. This truck did not come with these 20s on it. Actually came with 4 mismatched 17s, 4 mismatched tires. So we went ahead and picked these off of Facebook Marketplace, and I took the tires off my 84 GMC Jimmy because it just sits here most of the time and I paid a lot of money for them. I took the tires off that and swapped them onto this. Cup holder in the back there. And this door trim here, all of it's coming loose. Right here it rubs. I think we're just going to take it all the way off and see what's behind it. This bezel's a little loose too. Probably replace it when I'm replacing the others just to get it all tightened up. Window works fine. The carpets are in pretty bad shape. This seat over here has to be done too. It's a split bench, so it's the bottom. As you can see, the carpet here is gone. I don't know what they did, but probably put some new carpet in. Antenna's gone, broke off. That's the factory mirror there. Pretty big dent on the hood there. We're going to try to repair it best we can. And over here, this is not the factory mirror. They took a mirror off like a base model or something. Pop this hood and check out under it. It does have the automatic driver window and the power seats. I did have to adjust and lubricate this hood latch because I couldn't open it myself. I had to have somebody help. So now I can. Got a cheapo Walmart battery. Here's a good old pine cone. Yep, we don't need that. You can hear the bell squeaking a little bit. You see the newer coil packs on there. Looks like they did all of them. Let's check out this throttle body. That's a nice looking zip tie there. So yeah, that little plastic piece broke off, I guess. Probably gonna need a new throttle body. Still works fine. Let's see. Listen to that V8 roar. Has a K&N filter. I think it's K&N. Yep, K&N. They did a pretty good job on this pipe. They got this hooked up and everything. Let's see what something's unplugged here. Let's see what that is. Yeah, we don't need that, do we? So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do there. All the hoses look pretty good. Well, maybe what? That's a garden hose. Oh boy. Looks like it's a breather too. So we'll have to replace that. Don't want a garden hose down here. And I got new belts and pulleys we're gonna do. Pretty quiet engine overall though. It does have pretty clear headlights on it, fog lights, they do work. And there's obviously an issue there. Look how much slop is in it. Yes, reverse, neutral, drive, second, first. All the way back to park. And let's put it in reverse, neutral. See these, we can hear lock in. Got to find the right position in this multi-switch. We're going to change it out, make sure it's just 3 there. But there's 4 low, 4 high. So we can't turn it back off here. You always want to select the gears while you're in neutral, of course. Alright, they're 4 high and off. So switch does work. It's out of the way. Windshield's a little dirty, all this pollen here in Arkansas. I tell you, it's got my sinuses going crazy. Oh, and the windshield washer fluid, I can hear it, but it doesn't work. So probably a line disconnected somewhere. We'll find out. Dash lights don't work. I'll have to figure out what's going on with the dash lights themselves. Like I said, all the gauges do work though. There's an allergies again. Don't worry guys, it's not the Rona. They're difficult to see. Alright, let me show you what it does when it turns here. You hear the rubbing. I did switch over these tires. These are 33s. They're a little bit bigger than what was on here. Well, they're bigger than the 17s, sure, but the 20s with these tires, they do rub. Let's see if we can see where they're rubbing at. Yeah, there's a little bit of rub when you turn about that sharp. Let's turn a little sharper. Oh, yeah. That's not cool. Yeah. Alright, well, what we plan to do there is I've got a 2-inch shock lift where it's just pretty much a spacer for the shocks in the front. It's going to level the truck out, get rid of that rake, and then hopefully take care of that rubbing issue. Hey guys, back on the F150 today. As you can see, I got the dash part to put the new touchscreen radio in. I went in and replaced this switch. So, while having the dash out, I see that it's not going to fit. And this is a pretty small radio, but it doesn't have that angle like that other one had. So, before I go and start cutting around this line right here, I'm going to see if I can't just take this brace out. Alright guys, messing with the AC in this Ford F150. Here's the digital display. I've got this vacuum stuff taken out here, replacing all the O-rings, because this truck doesn't have a per se actuator. It has these vacuum actuated parts. So these O-rings are just old and brittle. That pretty much just broke when I took them out. So we're putting new rubber O-rings in, putting a little dielectric grease in them, putting them all back together, putting it back in the unit, and I think that's going to take care of us. Alright guys, we got it all put back together. I still got to tighten it all back up and put the parts back on. Here's the radio we put in the other day. It is coming out here now, and we put down to floor. It switches down to floor. I got a bunch of junk on the floor right now. Go to defrost. It goes to defrost. And if I switch it back, switches right back. We're gonna go ahead and put the lift on. It's just a leveling lift, I guess. We'll get these wheels prepped up to paint, get them all cleaned up, get them on there, and maybe these wheels won't be rubbing anymore. Here we go. Huge difference. Just look at the difference. And just some time and some paint. There it is. Alright, well, this light right here is not working. So, and it's pretty old and cracked up and stuff, as you can see. So instead of just taking out and replacing the bulbs, I got a whole new LED light here off of eBay. Looks to be okay quality. We're gonna go ahead and get that out of there today. Project F1 shitty. Well, I went ahead and put the bearings in, and then wanted to test them, and also put the or I had, because I didn't want to do it, had the torsion keys put in the shop with the alignment and all that. So then I wanted to go out and be dumb and see if I can't go in a little bit of mud. Yeah, after about getting all the way stuck, I think I had broke a CV axle. So that's what I did this morning. Came out here and replaced the driver front CV axle. I didn't find it all the way broke, but it was a whole lot of slack. So we're going to go ahead and knock all this mud off and get it cleaned up a little bit. As you can see, well, you probably can't right now, but I've got the front wheels painted. Haven't done the back wheels yet. I'll paint them when I do the brakes in the back. Well guys, this is going to finish up the Supercrew project. Got my backup camera ran. Got it mounted right here. Works good and everything. Got my tail light out because I had to hook the backup camera up. This backup light was out, so before I put that back on, I'm going to get another bulb. I do have to clean this thing Got this door panel all put back together and this window fixed. Got this door panel all fixed up. Now the seats I did leave like they were because I had to keep the cost down. There's a radio with a backup cam and everything. Because I did have to go ahead and do a steering gear on this. Got the rear brakes done. Got the wheels over there getting painted right now, so they match the front here. This paint, first time they hit the mud a little bit, they scratched up. So this paint kind of got the intake on it with K&N air filter. I did put a spacer right there, give it a little bit more power. Like I said, it just really needs clean. I got the mirrors taped off and repainted. This one was the original mirror, and this one was a mirror from another one. They are actual different mirrors, but now that they're on there painted, it doesn't look, it's not apparent anyway. But all the electric mirrors and parts of it and stuff work. So I did go ahead and take off the little side things here. I'm gonna have to get all that off. And I guess that's about it on this truck, guys. It's ready to wrap on up, and it's actually already sold, so it's even better. So I'll get a little video after I get it cleaned up and everything, just to kind of wrap it up. But that's the walk around, everything we done. All that's left for them really is the seats. And boy, this thing's just a strong truck. Went ahead and did the CV axles on the front, all kind of front end stuff, just trying to find what it was, and it turned out to be the steering gear. They had tested it before, because I thought it was steering gear, but they tested it and said no, most likely it ain't the steering gear. So, but it turned out to be the steering gear. So after replacing all the front end components here, pretty much, this thing, man, it's as smooth as a Cadillac now. So all right, well, we'll get it all covered up, guys, and move on to the next project. Well, there it is, guys. It's finished. Got it all cleaned up. Seat still needs to be changed or repaired. This is where I just got in and got my feet dirty. But there it is. Good truck. I think the wheels came out pretty good just for some spray paint. Well, I did use the wheel paint, but and the tires I cleaned with that Super Clean.